Let's get in. Excuse me. So this is what faces me when I come in to the brew shed. Kegs, 3 of them at the moment, but there can be much more. They're intrusive, they're out of the way. That gas bottle is not in the right place, so the heat temperature in here today is about 28 degrees, not ideal for conditioning. So the decision has come to build this cold room or cold box. Excuse me. So first of all, I think I might need to move this slightly higher. I'll have to put a new hose that is fed with CO2. I need to really have that around the corner and get the conditioning or cold room situated here. Now, I have been toying with a chest freezer, a fridge and all sorts, but the issue that I have in this little brewery of mine is real estate is absolutely premium here. Now, to have a fridge or chest freezer is a standard size, even the small ones, they come out to about here. So when I open the door, it would basically be about there, so it's not giving me much space to come round. So decided to, well, not myself, my father-in-law was fantastic with woodwork, has made me a chest cabinet, so basically it'll only come out just a few inches more than a standard keg because of the insulation boards, etc. That in there. So this will hold 4 kegs and plenty of room to put other things in there as well. Now, so the first port of call is to try and sort this hose unit out. I'm not sure how high it comes in real terms. I will fetch it and we'll put it up, and then I'll get a better view of what I need to do next, and then we'll go through some parts and bits and bobs that we've had to purchase, and I'll go through the pricing of how much everything's cost. Second-hand fridge or freezer, I could probably get one for about 60-70 quid around these parts, but all being second-hand, yeah, it can be a bit dodgy. I've obviously got the Maxi 210 chiller situated there, which is not doing anything, so decided to utilise that. So right, let's get some parts. And there we have it, guys. This will be my cold room. Let me just take you around the side. So an average fridge will probably be sticking out about another 5, nearly 6 inches. So I'm saving a hell of a lot of space. So just so I've not done this, it's the father-in-law. His finishing is quite good, so it's excellent actually, so more than I ever expected. So it's just locking lugs there, 6 of them. Put the tape measure down, another lug here, lug there, lug there. Got a handle here, might put another handle, not sure. Just opens one-handed, very light, and that's what it looks like inside. So it's 2x2 softwood, and the panels are 2 inches in thickness. this, just bang a keg in there. There's one keg, let's get another keg in there just to show you the space that I have. Easily fit 2 and about 4 or 5 inches, I'd say. Yeah, nearly 5 inches, so I can put anything else in there really, if I capture any yeast, because I'm hoping to get this to work down to about 4 degrees. That's the plan anyway. So I've got 2 shelves, and there's insulation obviously on the back of the door, and it just basically from the bottom line it up, difficult with one hand, foot on there, and just close it and then put the lugs back up. It's quite a nice, not sure if I'll paint it or anything, I'll probably just leave it. There's plenty of room for the door to open here, so I can just walk in. Once I close the door, I've got plenty of space. You know, I've got a good 1.5, probably 1.5 meters on the deck to walk around from the side. So this is, let me just put a lug back on here. So what I've also purchased to go with this, a couple of computer fans, USB leads. I have the Inkbird Wi-Fi there, a plug ready for 2 USBs plus the chiller. That's all, I'll just spin you around, so that'll work that. And so, sorry to be spinning you around guys, take a hose from here, I'll put it in here somehow, I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do that, and then we will fit this little radiator off a Piaggio. It's a 125cc Vespa type thing, isn't it? And to be fair, where the hoses need to attach is, bear with me, about 13 quid this was, if I remember rightly. So the hoses aren't that massive, to be fair, so I might get away with just a rubber hose on that, and then clamp down to some 9.5mm tube that comes off the chiller itself. So this will have to be fitted in here somewhere, not sure yet. Let me just move the door again. Bit of a good vacuum seal there actually, you need to pull it out a bit. So yeah, I'm not sure, I'll probably put either up top here and a couple of hoses on it, and then the fans, not sure where I'll put it yet. There's plenty of ventilation in between all of these. The fans will recirculate all around the unit itself, properly insulated, and I hope that's going to work. The 2x2 would cost me about 24 quid if I remember rightly, and about 43 quid for the sheet supply. I had to buy 2 boards. They couldn't cut everything out of a single board, so there was quite a bit of scrap left on it. But you know, for something that's, you know, I could have bought a fridge, as I said, or a freezer for about 70 quid. I've got something purpose built here. It works great for me, it allows me to have the space, and I'm quite proud of the idea really. It's a very miniature version of what I've seen Harry Brew, Four Priests and all the other breweries have done. So it's just a small little unit, but it gives me 4 kegs, time to condition, and the next step really is I'll get this radiator fitted with the hoses, and probably get a line from, they're all down there actually. I'll refit this with all the hoses, and then I can I am actually waiting for oh, what do they call it again, gauge, the pressure gauge, the individual pressure gauge will tell me, so I can just bring it down to 10 psi or whatever, so I can split it between all 4 kegs. And yeah, so I'm happy with how it is at the moment. A bit of work to get going on it again, and join me in a few seconds when hopefully we'll try and fit this little radiator. Hope it holds anyway. Second hand, I know there's a bit of damage on the finials, but you know, it's only a small unit, isn't it? So hopefully it'll do the job for me. Right, give me 2 ticks, let's get some tools out. So it's the next morning, quite early doors. I've fully tested this radiator and it's working fine. There's a few bits in it, so I got it all cleaned out and flushed out. Just fitted these 2 computer fans on, cable tied them on, strapped them on here. Both of these are individually low, medium and high on the switch here, and on here you connect by this implement here into the USB, switched on, and they are deathly quiet and they are working spot on, just what I needed. So it's blowing quite a cool breeze, and it's going to be sufficient for inside the cold room. So yeah, that's next step for this unit here is going to be fitted somewhere into the cool box. I need to get some hose clips for these ends. What I have found this morning is, just get a piece of tubing, this actual beer line hose, if you like, not only just enters nicely into that, but it actually goes into the radiator itself about, let me see, about there. So it enters into the radiator probably a good inch, I would say, that much. So if I hold my thumb in there, it's on the edge, and that slides in nicely into there. So at least I'll know there'll be good flow in and out. I just make sure that this is sealed properly. Probably get some couple of clips and some watertight tape as well, so I'll probably put that on there. So that's where we're at, guys. Next step is to get this fitted somehow. See you in a bit. So I've drilled a 10mm hole there and a 10mm hole here. I put some, just put this down here, just a couple of aluminium brackets on there, so basically it'll go, attach them to the corner there, be fine. So one hose will go through the top and the bottom hose through the middle there, the middle shelf there, sorry. So let's get that done. So there we have it, guys. One hose there, one hose here. Just take it around the back. Hose comes out there. Now secured. There's the other hose coming out, and then this will just come across this way to wherever I need to get to. So that is done. Right, we'll crack on. So there we are, it's fitted there, guys. A couple of Jubilee clips plus this airtight tape that I've got. Same here, and believe it or not, guys, the actual chiller is on, so there's no leaks. Let me just take you around. You can see that liquid is flowing. I was a bit concerned that maybe the pump wouldn't be up to the job. There it is there. So I've obviously insulated the hoses going up. Just because of condensation more than anything. So yeah, all I need to do now, let me just take you around, is to connect the fan, push them through, and obviously get the gas sorted. But I'm very happy with that, very happy. I also need to get the temperature probe through as well, so it can take the ambient temperature and start chilling. And it is cold, guys. The radiator is cold. Oh, I'm happy with that. Right, back to it. So I've just finished insulating the hoses. I've closed the door and I've set it on at 4 degrees, and let's see how quickly that goes down to 4 degrees. Not sure if it'll hit it, but as you can see, it's already going down 20.5, 20.4, 20.3. So something's working, guys, and taking the temp to the right, in the right direction, which I am absolutely buzzing about. Really happy with that. So we'll come back. I've got a few things to do. Obviously need to get the gas hoses and the secondary gauge put there. So but I'm still waiting for that to arrive. I've ordered that. That's going to take a week or so, I think, but at least we've got things. The whole unit is working, and we'll pop back on to see if it'll get down to that temp for me and how long it takes. I'll put the timer on. Hey guys, I don't know what happened there, but the GoPro decided to go rogue on me. Probably bored of listening to me, decided to go into time lapse. They want me to go at 100 mile an hour, but so I've just come back and yeah, so in respect of how quickly the unit went down, it took about just under an hour to get down from 25 to 6 degrees, and I just left it then. It would have gone much slower, but yeah, so I am very happy, guys. Tidied up a bit, and so that's how it looks in here, and I'm quite happy with that, guys. I've got plenty of room to go through, bit of tidying up to do. I'll have this board here to write what's in the cold room, and it works with Alexa as well, so it'll come on and off, save you going round the back there to put the sockets on. So very happy with that. Spin you around. Just hope that helps anybody else who's got the same problem. It's a simple thing to do, and not too expensive. Probably cost me about 90 odd quid in all. So just if you liked what I've done today, maybe give us a thumbs up and share, and also subscribe if you haven't. So I'll leave it there today, guys. This is going to be part of 2 good things and 2 bad things about home brewing that's going around. So I'll leave that for another day, but for today, that's me. I'm gonna have 1 beer and maybe another, and so thank you very much for watching, guys, and keep all those vlogs going. Don't know what I do without all you guys sharing that information. It helps me tremendous amount, and just a fantastic community. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Iechyd da.